explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place armed with his axe. No kidding. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him. What do you mean, Pierce and Bradley? It was just me. I managed to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. Enter
Follow
Madness.
me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
They left the food here.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
What is that? Are those eyeballs? Looks like bread, but it looks like... Okay. Reconstruction. Okay.
What kind of meat is this?
I mean, that's why they've been crazy, because they're eating little Cthulhus.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay, he gets up, knocks over the chair. So what's his problem? Would they see the Cthulhu and freak out?
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
I wouldn't have guessed that. But he's a detective, so gotta believe him. The mother?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Because it's nasty?
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Because of you. It's your fault, right? Huh. The mother, the son... There's... Like he's there, but he's not. Guess that's it.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Did that rat take a bite out of this and die? Okay, the Last Supper. Since the fire in the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The setting allows the places occupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected even in private. Charles, the opposite of our own home, my home. We eat anywhere, in bed, lazy boy. Anyway, Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table, with wife and son on either side. The knocked over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched in certain plates. The meat, mysteriously preserved since then, seems to have been the subject of dispute between the Hawkins couple. Really? You say so. I wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, this might be normal for them.
Silas
That's
had
preserved.
the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Are these spectral lamps or something? Like ghostly lamps? Hold on.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Sarge Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? The Stargate?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself.
He looks very severe. It's not an unhappy photo, other than the severity of his face. You wanted psychology, so I gave you psychology.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Probably a whole lot of stuff, because I don't think these guys are very competent. In fact, I think you're pretty useless. Okay. What is this? Am I blind? Oh, it's a lamp.
They had a fight. Why?
Okay. Fighting over dinner. That was your theory, wasn't it?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
What's this?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Isn't everybody in this town? A bloody handprint?
Did someone escape the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
That's interesting. Where are the others?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Wait, that's the painting? I didn't see that last time. Is that tentacles? Maybe it wasn't a fight. Maybe this guy came in, beat them up. Oh, what's this?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Did it? Huh. What else? Is that it? I guess this is it. So, the two bodies are missing. Where were they? An unknown party escaped. Probably the guy who's obsessed with her. And how could they just burn to death in a room? Can you just run? The fire started here. He's over here. Maybe they're unconscious in this room.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Hmm.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
It's official. The police botched this investigation.
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
I guess we'll go through one by one. Someone had too much to drink.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
The bodies were displaced.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So, well.
Yeah, real competent you guys are. Someone escaped the fire.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
What do you say that's so angry for? The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
That's pretty obvious.
What's your theory?
The lamp. The couple had a fight. This is arson. This is kind of a passion. This is arson. I mean, they might have had a fight. But we'll call it arson for now. You know, it could be the husband who's loose. So no, because he took the bodies away. We'll say this is arson.
Someone deliberately set fire to this mansion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Now what?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Oh, our guy from the warehouse has been here.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Why is he bleeding so bad? Burns? I don't know if they burn that. I don't know if they bleed like that. Hey, where'd the cop go?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
The cops would be down here somewhere. Oh yeah, he's right there.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Is that foreshadowing? Maybe Frankenstein. Maybe Bandage Guy is something that the husband brought from somewhere. Hey, where'd the cop go? Oh, there he is. Am I hearing? Thought I heard steps. Another painting by her. Everybody looks kind of stern. No smiles. Maybe that was the style. The Human Body, a Comparative Analysis. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Fascinating. Those eyes. He looks like a crazy person. But then so does my guy. My detective. Does he have half a haircut? Who did light all these lamps?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Okay. Oh, look.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Yeah, none of this is fire damage. It's just dirty and broken.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Oh.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Wow, that's creepy. Hold on.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
That's a good book.
Another story about the mysteries of the deep. There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
What else?
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of a Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If those disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. Got a little spooked just now because for some reason the game reflected into my VR world. So I'm using VR. That's kind of like I'm like in an office in my VR. For some reason, the lightning or some light like bouncing off the walls of the VR room. It was weird. I wonder when Silas Winchester's gonna come in with the axe and kill me. Or when we run into Mr. Bandage. Not looking forward to that. No comment from this guy? Oh. An office key. I didn't even know I needed one. What are these scratch marks? Oh, some good old demonic summoning. Where's the cop? He needs to get up here. Why is he all melted?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
A lot of money. Painting for Boston Klein, 230,000. Painting for JF, 170,000. 200,000, 250, 350. So more than $1 million right there. 270, 410, 250, 600, 820. Oh, wait a minute. Not those aren't 100,000. That's $250. That's probably still a lot of money back then. 230, 170, 200, 250, 350. So more than $1,000. 270, 430, 410, 250, 600, 800, 1,160, 430, 500. Returned. Exhibition 1680. Treatment gift. Oh, I know what I'm looking at in my VR room. It's not a reflection. It's... For some reason, my actual room is seeping in.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Uh-oh. My VR is having a hiccup. Can I fix it? Yeah, good thing you guys can't see this, but what I'm seeing is my VR failing for some reason. I mean, it's fine, but it's like it can see my actual room, and the real room is getting into the game. Anyway, I think I can still play a little bit longer, but I'm gonna need to quit soon and reset this thing.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together, and forever it will bind us. It could be a sinister meaning. Maybe she turned him into a Frankenstein. Maybe she summoned some kind of a monster, and the monster burned down. Or maybe she made the food too, that octopus thing.
The door is blocked on the other side.
My VR is calming down, but I still see my room. Like it was taken over, and now it's kind of receding back. I don't know why that would happen though. So if you could see what I'm seeing, then you would see like the game, and then to the right, my bookshelf, TV, other side, bookshelf, the other books, table. But it's not as bad as before. It was taking over the entire screen. Like even the front was getting eaten.
Bradley? Is that you?
Uh-oh. I better go get him, even if it wasn't him. He has a gun. Well, he's alive. Thought maybe he got hit. Isn't that the cult leader from earlier?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, come with me. Don't be useless. Come with me.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Come on.
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assume the law.
Yeah. He hears it, and he just doesn't care. Just let me deal with it, just like with Silas. That scared me. Let me see what's in here first.
What will her room reveal about her?
You have lockpicks too?
Perfect.
Okay, so now I can run through here screaming a little bit better. Is there a lamp I can turn on? All the other lamps work for some reason.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that, I know something. Alright, let's get up here and deal with Mr. Bandage, I presume.
Is anyone there?
Call the officer. I mean, find the officer first before you explore. Hey, isn't that the detective? Oh! You get him.
You! Stop!
Bradley, where are you? Can I jump down? Come on, keep running.
Bradley,
Oh, you are useless.
did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
Because you're useless.
I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
You are unbelievable. I mean,
I'll
real.
cover you.
Where'd I get this lamp? Yeah, cover me. You've been so good at that.
This door was closed earlier.
It was? Yeah, going first, be useful for one chance in your life.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
Probably hidden passage. Oil refilled. Interesting.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
So I know I have to refill. I gotta be careful of my oil. Yep, here's the hidden passage.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Probably just controls it.
Seems like this came from a log.
Monday, 24th, May 1847. 42 north, 70 degrees west, Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. Sunday, 30th, May 1847. 47 north, 55 west. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. Tuesday, 1st June, 1847. 29 degrees north, 61 west. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty. But in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. Friday, 4th June, 1847. 47 north, 51 west. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Wednesday, 23rd June, 1847. 33 north, 53 west. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. A grotesque whale? Tuesday, 29th. Darkwater. We have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend, Thomas Fuller. What's this?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
Somebody has added coordinates to the old sea map. They make up a journey. Huh.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay. Now let's open up the passageway.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Obviously. Okay.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay, let's see where
There
they
must be a
got the
link
whale.
with the seaway map.
"57 north, 51 west." Uh-oh. My VR is messing up again. Come on. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Oh, look, this one has brackets. 33 north, 55... That's 53. 33 north, 53 west. Okay. So then, where's that here?
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Oh, because my VR is messing up, I can't get a good look at it. Oh, here it is. Right there. Let's try it.
Doesn't
No.
work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have...
I don't know why
Looks
that
like it
worked,
worked.
but it did.
Well done, Pierce.
All in a day's work. Axe feels completely random.